rare indeed to see a Mid-American Conference team in the top 20, but there you see Bowling Green, Oklahoma State, with those losses, particularly that upset late in the season. UCLA, Terry Donahue with a better team than he expected. Arkansas always has a good program. As we continue the Mazda top 20 in the Apple Compu rankings, Auburn with the losses to the top 20 teams. Bill Arnsparger rejuvenating LSU, and always a great defensive coach. Jackie Sherrill doing what he said he'd do at Texas A&M. He said, hire me and I'll win for you. Brigham Young, last year's defending national champions. Florida on probation, of course. Michigan with a great defense. Oklahoma, good defense and offense. Miami with the one early season loss. And number one, Penn State's Nittany Lions. Well, that'll do it for today and for the season, and for everyone who brings you the Race for Number One year-end special. I'd like to thank you for watching us. We're all looking forward to New Year's Day as much as you are. For the Race for Number One, I'm Dave Dials.
Wednesday night in the Orange Bowl against Oklahoma, Penn State coach Joe Paterno takes his crack at a second national championship in 4 years. On the practice fields in Miami, the Oklahoma Sooners with that crackling, fast wishbone attack, and the Lions of Penn State. We talked to Joe and some of the players.
It's a situation that not too many people will ever have the opportunity to do. You know, you're playing for the national championship in Miami, Florida, in the Orange Bowl. And it's something that I'll remember probably for the rest of my life. And hopefully we'll be able to come out 12-0 and not 11-1.
I'm excited about it. I came in with the national championship, and you know, the opportunity to go out playing for another national championship team is beyond anything that I've ever expected. And it's you know, it's going to be a great challenge for the Penn State football team.
You know, it's a ball game. You got to be careful that you don't lose sight of that. It's just not a game that's going to be played for championship, for a national championship. It's also a ball game and something the kids have worked awfully hard to, and I think they want to have a good time.
Let's check the weather down there. I'm got an 8 o'clock flight down there.
Last time the Giants played, I was 13, not 21.
I didn't miss by much.
Yeah.
Okay, coming up, the Mummers practice their strut up Broad Street.
And between Penn State and the Orange Bowl, and Oklahoma in the Orange Bowl, we should say, that has most of the attention. The Sooners have plenty of respect for State.
Dozier is a great running back. DJ Dozier is an excellent back. He's a mold of Kurt Warner, who's a great pro back out of Penn State now. So they've got excellent skilled people, got great speed at receiver, and their quarterback is not flashy, but he has been a winning quarterback for them.
But the Sooner wishbone option is run by freshman sensation quarterback Jamal Holloway. Joe Paterno noticed.
This kid obviously is a great runner, and he's got great judgment. He just plays better than you would ever expect any freshman to be able to play.
Well, that should be a war, to say the least. Well, it may be premature in Miami for that game, and we'll be hearing from Gary tonight on Action News at 11 o'clock. Penn State quarterback John Schaefer brings quite a record into this game. He has not lost a game he has started since way back in the 7th grade.
I just feel very, very fortunate that I've been involved with those football teams because they've been coached by great people, and there have been some great football players on those teams, and I just feel very fortunate that I was a part of those football teams. As I've said before, we're not a team of All-Americans, although we have some, and we're not a team of great Heisman Trophy candidates. We're a team that just likes winning football games, and if it's going to take, you know, sacrifice and personal statistics and things like that, then we'll take that. We just work hard day in and day out and week in and week out to win football games.
That's an unbelievable
More bowls, I can't wait.
There are too many bowls, but now we're coming up to the ones that actually mean something. It's about time. It's only 2 days away. Penn State taking on Oklahoma to see who is number one in college football. There'll be a lot of opinions. Channel 3's Luke Tilley is in Miami and has this report.
You'd hardly know there's a game to be played Wednesday night. This is Miami Beach today. Normally reserved for the rich and the very rich during the holiday season, it looks more like the Fort Lauderdale Strip at spring break. It's Orange Bowl week. Oklahoma coach Barry Switzer with a hot dog and a Coke beachside. And his Boomer Sooner OU players hard at work. One of them getting a little pregame rub down. It's all included in an invitation to the Orange Bowl. It's an invitation not many teams turn down. But what do you have to do to get here? Well, if you're Penn State, you win every one of your games. And Wednesday night, you take your shot at the national championship.
Love you, Lions.
Mike, you saw the 82 championship team. How's this one compare?
Talent-wise, I haven't been as impressed, but they just seem to find a way to win week in, week out.
I think there's not as much individual talent that rises above the rest, but as a team, they work as a fine tool together.
We're used to having a very good team. Very proud. Lots of die-hard football fans.
Thanks for a nice midwinter break.
That's right. That's why they do it, just so you can come, someplace for their vacation.
Penn State, number 1. Wednesday night, though, the players will shake the sand out of their toes and dig in on the Orange Bowl turf. From Miami, Lou Tilley, Eyewitness Sports.
And the Orange Bowl can be seen right here on Channel 3 at 8 p.m. on New Year's. One of the few people who believe that Penn State is going to win. Forget about the odds. I think Joe Paterno, coach team, given a month, is going to find a way to beat Oklahoma.
heard it here first.
Tomorrow night, Penn State can prove all their critics wrong. Let's hope we heard it right. The Lions are number 1, but still a 7.5-point underdog in the Orange Bowl game against Oklahoma. Gary Papa is in Miami for the national championship game, but tonight, Gary takes a break from the players' story to tell us about the fans who are spending the New Year's holiday down in Florida.
Besides the game on Wednesday, the real fighting going on down here in Miami is the Fontainebleau Hilton Hotel bar. That is because both Oklahoma and Penn State are staying here, and of course, so are their fans. Excuse me, guys. And their fans just don't seem to agree on anything. And all night long, the duel goes on, whether it be inside or outside. Now, the Penn State fans from the Delaware Valley are just as loyal and just as proud as those from State College itself.
They're going to show up Wednesday night, and they're going to play 4 quarters. I think they're going to win the game.
I think the team's real up and they're real close together. So with that type of coaching and their ability, I don't think there's going to be a problem.
But not everybody here cannot wait for tomorrow's football game. Is it a football game, There's a football game Wednesday night. Where have you been, Bill?
I've been just come home from London. I didn't realize the football game on. But where is it? Is it a good game? Can I go? Can I buy a ticket from you?
Who is number 86 for Penn State?
I couldn't tell you.
You're wearing his jersey.
The other day. We've all been given the same numbers.
Well, Oklahoma fans may be outshouted and may be outnumbered. They do have one thing on their side.
Well, we're from Boomer Sooner, Boomer
The Penn State fans really don't want a fancy song such as that.
We don't need the flashy uniforms. We don't need the outrageous coach. We're just a solid team, and we'll prove it come the bowl time.
Wednesday night now.
Right, Wednesday night.
Gary Papa, Channel 6 Action News with the Penn State fans and the Oklahoma fans the night before in Miami, Florida.
By the way, for the record, number 86 for Penn State, David Jacobs, a freshman linebacker. Glad we could fill you in on that. Let's talk.
Penn State and Oklahoma get ready for the Orange Bowl.
In a final workout today, Lou Tilley talked with head coach Joe Paterno, who faces another showdown with a number 1 ranking and a real battle with second-ranked Oklahoma.
A sunny Miami this afternoon, and the freshly painted Orange Bowl turf is ready. Joe Paterno brings out the top-ranked Nittany Lions for one last walkover to get the field. Tomorrow night, Paterno will once again bring an undefeated team into the Orange Bowl, and it's familiar turf.
3 times in the last 16 years, Joe Paterno has brought the Lions to the Orange Bowl undefeated. They won all 3.
Well, yeah, hoping we can make it 4 for 4. That'd be kind of nice.
Joe Paterno, talking with me just before the workout, was relaxed and confident. But then he faced this mountain of press on hand today. But tomorrow, he'll face a mountainous Oklahoma defense, led by Lombardi Trophy winner number 92 in red, Tony Casillas, and the thundering OU wishbone attack.
This particular wishbone is tough because the quarterback is such a dominant player. We played wishbones where the quarterback was a really good player, but there was a fullback or a tailback that was really the dominant player. They have excellent personnel everywhere.
Number 4 in the red, that's 18-year-old freshman quarterback Jamel Holloway of Oklahoma. They say he's 1 part halfback, 1 part NBA point guard, all parts winner. He has never lost a game he started since high school. His counterpart for Penn State, this is John Schaefer. They say his arm is too weak. His feet are too slow. But since junior high, he has started 55 games and won them all.
Way to go, John. Way to go.
From Miami, with the top-ranked Nittany Lions, Lou Tilley, Eyewitness Sports.